SEA Games 2025. Alex Eala scores first round bye in women's singles. What's next for the rising star? The announcement sent a quiet but powerful ripple through Southeast Asian sports circles. Alex Eala has earned a first-round bye in a women's singles event at the SEA Games 2025. To casual observers, it might sound like a small technical detail in a tournament bracket. To those who understand tennis and the journey Alex Eala has been on, it is a statement, a recognition, a signal that the Philippines' brightest tennis star has arrived at a new level. This moment is not just about skipping one match. It's about respect, seeding, momentum, and expectation. And for Alex Eala, it opens a fascinating question that fans across the region are now asking. What's next for the rising star of Southeast Asian tennis? A bye that speaks volumes. In tennis, a first round bye is more than rest. It's status. It means tournament organizers and officials recognize you as one of the top contenders. It means your ranking, form, and reputation have elevated you above the opening scramble. At the SEA Games 2025, Alex Eala receiving a first round bye confirms what many already believed. She is no longer just a participant. She is a favorite. For a player representing a country not traditionally known as a tennis powerhouse, this is monumental. The bye reflects Alex's steady climb through international competition, her growing maturity on court, and her transformation from a promising junior into a serious professional force. This is the SEA Games acknowledging Alex Eala not as potential, but as presence. The journey to the top of the SEA Games bracket. Alex Eala's road to this moment has been anything but ordinary. From her early junior successes to international ITF tournaments and Grand Slam appearances, she has consistently pushed boundaries for Philippine tennis. Each season added a layer to her game: better movement, smarter shot selection, stronger mental resilience. The SEA Games have always been a special stage for Alex. Competing under the Philippine flag brings a different kind of pressure, one fueled by national pride and expectation. Yet each time she steps onto a regional court, she carries herself with composure far beyond her years. The first round bye at SEA Games 2025 feels like the natural result of years of quiet, disciplined progress. Why the bye matters strategically? From a competitive standpoint, the bye offers three major advantages. 1. Physical preservation. Tennis tournaments, especially multi-day events like the SEA Games, are brutal on the body. Skipping the first round means Alex conserves energy, reduces injury risk, and enters her opening match fresher than many of her opponents. 2. Tactical observation. While others battle through early rounds, Alex can watch. She can study playing styles, identify potential threats, and mentally prepare for specific opponents. This chess-like advantage is often overlooked, but elite players know how valuable it is. 3. Psychological edge. There's an unspoken confidence boost in knowing the draw favors you. A bye reinforces belief, not just for Alex, but for her opponents, who now see her as the player to beat. Pressure shifts from underdog to target, but with privilege comes pressure. For the first time at the SEA Games, Alex Eala enters the women's singles event not as a surprise contender, but as a top-seeded expectation. This changes everything. Opponents will circle her name on the draw. Matches against her will feel like finals. Every rally will be played with heightened urgency. This is a different psychological battlefield. Yet, if there's one thing Alex has proven repeatedly, it's her ability to evolve with pressure. She has faced expectations on Grand Slam courts, under global media lights, and in front of passionate home supporters. The SEA Games pressure is intense, but familiar. How Alex's game has matured. One reason Alex earned this bye is the visible evolution of her game. She is no longer just a baseline grinder. Her tennis has become layered. Improved serve, more placement, more confidence, fewer free points conceded, court awareness, smarter shot selection, better anticipation, mental composure. Losses no longer unravel her. Wins don't overexcite her. Adaptability. She adjusts mid-match, a sign of elite-level growth. In regional competition, this maturity is often the difference between medals and missed chances. The SEA Games as a career crossroads. For Alex Eala, SEA Games 2025 arrives at a crucial moment in her career. She is balancing two worlds: regional dominance, where she represents her country and inspires a generation; global ambition, where rankings, grand slams, and tour consistency define success. The SEA Games are not just about medals. They are about confidence, leadership, and identity. A strong performance here could fuel momentum for international tournaments immediately afterward. This is where careers pivot. Leadership beyond the scoreline. Alex is no longer just competing for herself. She is now a leader of Philippine tennis, whether she asked for that role or not. Younger players watch her warm-ups. Coaches point to her discipline. Fans see her as proof that world-class tennis dreams are possible from Southeast Asia. Her first round bye symbolizes that leadership status. It sends a message. This is what excellence looks like. What could go wrong, and why it probably won't. Of course, tennis is unpredictable. A bye can sometimes disrupt rhythm. Waiting too long between matches can dull competitive edge. A hungry opponent coming off multiple wins can be dangerous. But Alex's team understands this. Expect intense practice sessions during the early rounds, simulated match play, and careful mental preparation. Alex's professionalism suggests she won't mistake rest for complacency. If anything, the bye sharpens her focus. The medal conversation, realistic expectations. Let's be honest. The conversation around Alex Eala at SEA Games 2025 is no longer. What's next after the bye? Once Alex steps onto court, the real story begins. Her opening match will set the tone. A dominant performance could send shockwaves through the draw. A tight win would test her resilience. Either way, every match from that point becomes a chapter in a much larger narrative. Beyond the SEA Games, her calendar likely points back to international competition. ITF events, WTA qualifiers, and Grand Slam preparations. The SEA Games are not a pause in her career. They are a platform, a symbol bigger than tennis. Alex Eala's journey is not just athletic, it's cultural. She represents a region finding its voice in global tennis. She embodies discipline in an era of instant fame. She proves that success doesn't require shortcuts, just commitment. The first round bye at SEA Games 2025 is a symbol of that journey. A quiet acknowledgement of work done, respect earned, and expectations raised. Final thought, the calm before the storm. As the SEA Games 2025 women's singles draw unfolds, Alex Eala waits, not anxiously but deliberately. Her racket is ready. Her body is rested. Her mind is clear. The bye is over in theory, but its meaning will echo through every match she plays next. For fans, this is not just about tennis. It's about watching a rising star step fully into her moment. And if history is any guide, Alex Eala doesn't just rise to moments. She transforms them. The court is set. The spotlight is fixed. Now, the story continues. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.